Hey guys, what is going on? Reservoir96 here. In this video, I'm performing a trick that is one of my all-time favorites. It's a little more advanced, so I'd recommend this for advanced magicians. I wouldn't recommend this for beginners because it may be a little bit too complex and there's a lot of things to remember, so you'll need to listen a little bit carefully in the performance. And if I do a tutorial, you need to listen quite a lot because there's a lot of stuff that you'll need to do for this trick. So let me get started. What we need is the 4 aces. Okay? And I was in a magic convention a few weeks back and I was talking to a lot of magicians from around the world, and I stumbled across a bunch that were discussing ways in which to find cards at random. Okay, which was good because I wouldn't say I'm a beginner, but I'm quite good at magic now. But I thought I could take a few points from this. So what I did, I just went over and just listened to what they had to say. But they were discussing ways in which they could find cards. They came up with things like waving over the deck with their hands, clicking their fingers, stuff like that. So they started to do this trick. And what they did was they took one ace and they put it somewhere random in the pack. Then they took another ace and they put that there and buried it in between. And they took the last two aces and took this pile and just buried the cards. And this is what they did. All they had to do was wave their hand over the cards just like that, and they got one card to flip over, and that was a 7. Okay, that was the first card that they flipped over, and this is what they didn't find anything really. All they found was a couple of random cards. So what we do is, this 7 could mean something, so let's try count 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is our first ace. By the time they'd done this, I was amazed already. Quite astounded, actually. So, another magician said, no, that's too slow. So all he had to do was snap his fingers like that, and he could make another ace turn over. So there was just a little magician, who was only about 4 foot tall, came over and just said, well, you found 2 now, so you've only got 2 more to go. Okay, so this guy, he just spelled it out. So he went with the ace of diamonds. ACEOFDIAMONDS. There is our third ace. Okay, so while I was listening in, they looked at me and said, why don't you come give it a try? And I kept on saying no, I won't be able to do it. But I just thought, why not? Let's give it a go. So I tried to do exactly what they did. I tried snapping my fingers, and I didn't get any indicator cards or an ace to flip over. I tried waving my hand over the cards like that and giving them a snap. Nothing. I even tried to spell the last ace out. ACEOFSPADES, and I still found nothing. So that was extremely annoying because they just started laughing in my face. So I was determined to find the last ace. So what I did was I came up with my own little plan, and I decided to in-jog and out-jog the cards that were left, just like this. Okay. So I just got rid of the out-jog cards each time. Okay. So just like this. Each time getting fewer and fewer cards. Until there was only 2 cards left, and I just set them to the side. So let's recap. Well, actually no, I'm not going to recap because there's too much to remember. There was a lot happening on that day, and a lot of stuff I can't even remember now. But we now have 5 piles remaining and only 1 card left to find. And let's see what we found. We found a king of spades, a queen of spades, a jack of spades, a 10 of spades, a perfect royal flush, but just the exception of 1 card, and it is the last ace that we have found. And all the magicians looked at me, their mouths were to the ground, literally. They were gobsmacked. So leaving them with that thought, I walked out the room and just let them suffer, because they knew that a little kid had just humiliated them in front of the whole magic convention. Okay, guys, I hope you like the trick. There is a lot to remember, and I am really tired because it's just such a long trick. It's a good trick, but it's a long trick. It seems to go on forever. It took me a few times to get this trick right as well, which was even more annoying. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like me to do a tutorial, comment below or PM me. Like I said in the beginning, I wouldn't recommend this to beginners. It's just too complicated, I'd say. There's a lot of stuff you need to remember, and the setup, I just wouldn't recommend it at all. Yep, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.